In this video, I'm going to take you through some of the stretches that I do every single night before I go to bed. Now, when I do these stretches, I use a foam roller. If you've got one, go and grab it. It doesn't have to be the full length one, it can just be a half length one. If you don't have a foam roller, then you can use a rolled up towel. If you don't want to use anything, that's fine. You can just do it on the floor as well. So to set up the first one, we're going to do our hamstring stretch. You're just going to face your foam roller on the floor, or your towel, or just the floor is fine as well. You're going to bend in one leg, and then this other leg you're going to place up on the foam roller, just at the heel there. Now, you might not get your legs straight the first time. It might take a while to get there. That's okay. I couldn't do it either the first time I started doing my stretches. This flexibility has only come from doing stretches every single night, plus my Pilates. Now, what you want to do is sit up nice and tall, and then you're just going to hinge forward at your hip joint. So you'll feel a nice stretch up the back of this straight leg. You want to kind of flex your ankle back as well, or you pull your toes towards your nose, so you just get a nice stretch in the back of that calf muscle. Just hold it there. You don't have to hold on to your foot. You just go as far as you can. You're also not slouching over. You want to try and maintain that nice tall spine. I usually hold it for 2 or 3 breaths, and then I change sides. So bend that one in, extend this other leg now. Same thing, flexing those toes back towards my nose, keeping my back nice and tall, and just hinging forward at this hip joint. And you'll feel a stretch up. Next stretch we do is the pigeon stretch. Now this one stretches out our glutes and our hips a little bit more. So to set up this bottom leg, you just want it on running parallel to the end of your mat, if you can. If not, that's fine, just wherever you go. This top leg is going to extend behind you. Then you square up your hips to the floor, and then you just sit there in those hips. Now you should feel it in this front leg, in the glute, on the outside of that hip, and the bottom as well. It's completely up to you, depends on your flexibility or how you feel on the particular day that you're doing the stretch. But you can stay here where you are. You might not even get that far, and you might need to have really straight arms. Or if you want, you can come down onto your elbows. Just depends how you feel that day and on your flexibility. Nice deep breaths there. Just feeling that muscle release every exhale you take. And pressing yourself up, changing those legs over, placing that other leg forward, the other leg behind you, and just squaring those hips up. Now you'll feel it here on the outside of this top leg. Breathing through that. And leaving that there, pressing yourself up, grabbing this foam roller again, or your towel. This one you're going to place behind you. We're just going to open up our upper spine here, or our upper back, especially if we've been slouched over all day. We want to try and reverse that and open up our chest. So you're just going to lie down. Your legs are bent and stacked like in line with your hips. Now this foam roller, I find it's at the bottom of my shoulder blades is where it runs. And then I just interlace my hands behind my head, and I just bend over the top of that foam roller and just stay there. Nice deep breaths. Make sure you're breathing into your lungs, not so much your belly. And just feel yourself melting over that foam roller. If you're not using a foam roller or a towel for this one, then it's probably not going to do much for you just lying on the floor. But opening up your elbows to try and touch your elbows to the floor, that's always nice to do if you're just lying on the floor, just to open up that chest. One more breath. And then coming on up. Sitting back up again. You're done. Good job. Thank you for trying out one of my Pilates videos. Please show your support by liking this video and also subscribing to my Pilates for the Office Workers series YouTube channel. Thank you.